I'm Katie with YPB Pure, stands for Yoga Pilates Bar, and Pure, which is just the meaning of Katie. So, welcome to your mat and to your practice. I had a request for Vajrasana, which is a seated pose with the knees bent and you're on your heels. So it's similar to Virasana, hero pose, but a little bit different. So this is the pose that we're discussing. Your sits bones are on top of your heels, your feet are underneath your bottom. We're not going to start here today. We're going to build up to this because from what I've been told by the person who requested this, is that apparently it's a substantial amount of ankle openness. So we're going to work toward this ankle openness, stretching out the feet and the ankles. So if you have a strap or a resistance band or some sort of soft belt, that would work perfectly for what we're about to do. So I'm going to unwrap my strap. Go ahead and have your legs out in front of you. We're going to come onto our backs. So coming onto your back, have the knees bent. Let the lower back relax down, let the shoulders melt down. Start to connect to your Ujjayi breath. Breathing in. Big inhale, exhale out. Filling up the tummy with air. And breathing in and out through the nose. So the focus today will be on the legs and the ankles. From here, go ahead and extend the legs up as if you're coming into legs at the wall. Flex and point your feet. Notice the range of motion in the ankles while you're here. Maybe start to circle the ankles out in opposite directions or the same direction. You might start to notice some stiffness there in the ankles. Go ahead now. Take your strap or your belt or resistance band. Pull into the feet. Bringing the legs in toward the body. Bend the knees in, flex the ankles. Sometimes like that. And so another thing that I don't really think people realize, go ahead and point your flex while you're here, is that poses like Vajrasana and Virasana also require some hip openness. So it's not all about the ankles, but some hips too. So we're going to work into some hip openers while we're here as well. Point and flex the feet into the strap. And pulling it tight. And go ahead now and bend the knees into the chest. Release your left leg down. Keep hold of the right leg. Pull it tight with the strap and try to push your foot into it. So really creating a opposition of energy here. Maybe you can wrap your hands in the strap and just get in there with all your strength. Push that foot into it. A little push and pull type of war here. Bring the knee out to the side, nearing the armpit. Out to the side of the chest. Looks like you're in a reclined lizard pose. wrapped around. Go ahead and release that wrap, straighten the leg up. Holding on to the strap, take your right leg across the body, keep the hips planted. Stretching out the IT band here, the hamstring. Bring the leg up to center. Give yourself some slack with your strap and pick up the left leg. Place the left leg in the strap and the knees back into the chest. Release the right leg down. Wrap your hands around and really pull that left foot in. Again, opposing forces in the leg and in the hands. Notice some foot cramps while you're here. Really push and pull. Take the knee out to the side, recline blizzard. Any tension that you have in your strap, go ahead and release. And with the hips planted, take the left foot across the body over to the right. Opening up the IT band, hamstring. And go ahead and bring that leg up to center, flex the foot, lower it down slowly. Notice the way that the legs feel energetically while you're here. Let them relax for a second. Hug your knees into your chest. See how close you can get the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Point the toes, round the head. Upper back, up into your knees. Point and flex the feet. I always pop my toes like that. So much fun. Cross the ankles. Squeeze those legs in. Lower the back down. It's a nice hip opener and a little work on the ankles. Hug the knees back into the chest, uncrossing the ankles, and then cross the other way with the opposite ankle on top. Hug them in, lay back down. Go ahead and release, hugging up in right here, and cross any ankle over so that you can roll over and come to all fours. So while you're in all fours, roll your toes underneath the balls of your feet. Sit down onto your heels. Oh my goodness, stretch out the toes. Pull the heels toward the back of the room. Feel your Achilles tendons and your heels and everything just stretching out. Send your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog, pedal it out. I'm actually wondering if the person that requested this video, come on to the top of your toes, was thinking of hero pose when they asked about it. So I'm going to show both Vajrasana and Virasana. So rolling your toes underneath your feet, bending your knee, really stretching out those ankles, giving just sort of like a little jazz toe stand kind of thing here. Toes rolled underneath the foot and switch, same thing other side. Maybe even take both toes underneath. Push the hips up to the sky, feel the fronts of the ankles really opening up. Lower those heels back, down the mat, toes forward. Look up to the head of your mat, wide step or hop up. And go ahead now and sit down low. Little crouch here. Point and flex the feet. Lower the heels down, rise up to your forward fold, send those hips up to the sky. Whatever your forward fold looks like, find it. Inhale, slowly stack the spine up, one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Circle your head around. Circle around the other way. Open up the legs, wide straddle, and release your hands behind your back. Open the heart, chest, fold over. Let the body spill over. Let those arms relax behind you. Pull your belly up and in. Side, a little cough. Rock the hips side to side while you're here. Find some free movement, organic movement. Inhale, slowly stack the spine up. And stack the feet together at the head of your mat. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pick up the right leg. Lifting it up to the sky. Take a bend in the knee, open it up, open that hip. Bring the knee into the chest, lower the ankle, and then the knee, and slide down on the back leg. Pigeon here and open up the hip, because you really can't get into hero pose with tight hips. Exhale, fold over the leg. And press through those palms, rise up, center right foot back as you roll, taking the ball of the left foot, and reach the left foot up to the sky. Take a bend in the knee, open the hip. Send that knee up a little bit higher, now pull the knee into the chest, lower the ankle, and then knee, back foot, come to the back knee, Comes down, sliding out the pigeon. Sit up nice and tall to start. Leg shin parallel to the head of the mat, or in closer to your groin if you need. Exhale, fold over the leg, sleeping pigeon. Inhale, rise up, roll the toes under the ball of the feet. Send the hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Roll the shoulders down to the way, pull the belly in nice and tight. And lower your knees down. Back to all fours. Keep the feet together, walk the hips back, as if you're getting into child's pose. So we'll start there. We will start in a closed knee child's pose. This is pretty easy for you. Go ahead and start to walk your hands up. Now sit right on top of the legs. This is Vajrasana. Again, you're seated on top of the hips, on top of the heels, hips on top of the heels. Feet flat, tops of the feet on the mat. So nice and tall. Go ahead now and inhale, reach the left arm up. Take it to the right knee and take your right arm behind you. Let's take a twist in Vajrasana. Inhale, reach that arm up, lower it down behind you, reach the right arm up, take it to the outside of the left knee, twist. Exhale all the air out to take that twist. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Inhale, reach the arm up. And now from here, go ahead, we're going to go into Virasana. So sitting up, start to peel the fleshy area from your shins away. And you're going to come to sit right in between the feet. Not the W seat like you see toddlers do, but just the feet out to the side a little bit, not much, okay? So now this is where that hip openness kind of comes into play. So you're not in a W seat, you still are on your calves. You peeled the flesh out of the way up to sit flat. The feet are a little bit more open so that you can actually start to come back if you want. Try not to let the knees lift. So maybe you're here, or maybe it's enough to just try to sit up. Or maybe you come all the way to a lying down position. It's a deep quad opener. Virasana, hero pose. Inhale, rise up. Bring the legs out in front of you. We'll counter this by shaking out the legs here. Inhale, reach arms up. Flex those feet, fold over the legs. So we stretch our quads and our hips with that Virasana and Vajrasana. Now we're going to come into a forward fold, Paschimottanasana, and stretch out your hamstrings. Inhale, slowly rise up. And lower all the way onto your back. Splay the feet out, palms face up to the sky in the gesture of receiving. We come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Before you rest here, you are welcome to move on to any of my other practices that I have. And maybe go into a flow or an aerial practice if you have silks. Or maybe this is all you needed today, is maybe a warm up or a cool down for something else, or just to get moving. As you're relaxing here, I invite you to stay maybe 3 or 5 minutes longer. I'm going to bring my palms together, forehead, mouth, heart center. I'm going to bow my thinking mind down my loving heart to recognize and honor the light in each of you.